Switzerland is the biggest financial center when it comes to wealth management. One thing everyone knows is that you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to your investments.
By diversifying, you spread your risk and you reduce the risk of sustained losses over the cycle.
So, how do you plan for the future? Where should you put your eggs?
To get a bit more spice into a portfolio, you can add a bit more cyclical things, which have a bit more risk. That's why I would add a couple of technology stocks, perhaps even fintech stocks and medtech stocks.
Why medtech?
I mean, medtech profits from these long-term trends that we see globally, aging. Everywhere societies are aging, and there's an increasing demand for all these devices.
I mean, looking at this basket looks a bit risky to me for a typical investor.
Why?
Well, looking at these ideas, they're long-term, and they're very interesting, but they also mean that there is the potential that investors lose money. So I would add things like bonds, as well as a bit of gold. And then even when we're talking about equities, you want some companies that have been through the up and down a few cycles, so really well-managed companies like US and Swiss companies into your portfolio for a combination of stability and growth.
I would put a couple of dividend stocks into my portfolio. I think in this very late phase of the cycle, it makes sense to have a bit more defensive tilt in an equity portfolio. And dividend stocks actually add a healthy income stream to a portfolio, especially in a world where in the fixed income space you don't earn anything these days. So dividend stocks are highly attractive.
Okay, when I look into the basket, I see a lot of traditional eggs, such as gold, such as bonds. Yeah, I would definitely add different eggs into this basket. Smart technology is an important egg because it addresses global problems today, such as urbanization or resource consumption. An example for smart energies is the US-based company Equinix. The US-based company Equinix provides and produces technologies for internet infrastructures. As you may know, the internet is a large consumer of energy, and if it was a country, it would be actually the 5th largest by energy consumption.
It's crazy. So there's a lot of potential for growth in this area.
Absolutely. The internet will grow steadily, and the consumption of the internet will also not decrease. When I look inside the basket, there are a lot of traditional asset classes, and therefore it's important to have also a low correlation egg.
Why?
You need to have something in the portfolio in order to have it robustly built, and low correlation makes sure that your portfolio doesn't move with the market movements.
And the big question remains, when does an egg crack under the pressure?